parang may nagkaroon ng time na nawala yung self-worth ko.
You know, you have to work to help your husband with the finances, to help prepare finances for your children for their future.
Kasi dito sa Pilipinas, pag age mo ng 35, wala na. Para kasing etsapuera ka na.
And it feels like hindi ko alam kung paano ko mag-gain yung confidence ko. Pag naging mom na sila, parang nawawala na yung career path nila.
Kasi na-fed up ako sa sobrang traffic. So, papasok, dahil madaling araw, either mag-grab ako or mag-aangkas, which is malaki-laki yung expenses.
The time spent with your kids and family are far more important than any job title out there.
Nag-decide ako na maghanap ng online job at nakakuha nga ako. Sobrang saya ko talaga. Kaya tinulungan ko rin yung iba kong mga mommy friends at nagkaroon rin sila ng sarili nilang online job. Kaya doon ako na-inspire at nag-decide na simula ng Filipina home-based moms.
Fhmoms community was created for mothers, for single women, for women professionals and entrepreneurs, for women overseas Filipino workers, for differently abled women, and even for young at heart women. Fhmoms is a women community.
Nung nagsimula yung Fhmoms, hindi ko in-expect na ganito ka magiging malaki. Ngayon, meron na kaming more than 250,000 members nationwide. Dati, ang tingin ng mga tao sa amin, community lang. No? Ngayon, social enterprise na kami with different projects na tumutulong sa mga kababaihan.
We have free webinars about freelancing, entrepreneurship, parenting, and personal growth. We offer online short courses as well as mastery courses with trainers' 1-year support. We also run a scholarship program and an internship program. We also facilitate charity activities where we are joined by community members as volunteers. Job matching program is something they can also look forward to, as well as e-commerce program. And to celebrate motherhood, we also have online bootcamp for kids. We also have the computer rent-to-own program for members who need assistance in acquiring a computer set. Aspire to be a strong-willed, independent woman.
Mas gusto kong maging productive at saka naniniwala ako sa continuous learning.
Inspire other women.
Everyone was uplifting each other. Everyone was trying to help each other. In this world, you have to be more kind. You have to be more helpful because everyone is fighting their own battles, and you have to understand, you have to empathize. And that is what Fhmoms is doing with all the moms out there. Even if you're not a mom, you would feel welcome.
Empower each woman to be in their fullest potential.
And most importantly, Mommy MK and the team model humility and generosity. Talagang ito yung very evident, which impacted me the most. So it gave me the desire to share freely to others what I learned freely from the Fhmoms community. And I've always loved the community, the motive of the community, that is to change the world one mom at a time. Good job, Fhmoms.
Aspire, inspire, empower. Nothing is stronger than a community of women lifting each other up.
To be among women who have genuinely tried to help people. This is something that I feel passionately about, and then this is something that I saw in Fhmoms.
God is good. Kasi parang naturo sa akin itong Fhmoms na pinakita sa akin na kahit nasa bahay ka, kahit nasa nag-aalaga ka ng anak mo, it won't stop na dun ka lang. Yun lang yung pwede mong gawin.
Without this community, I'm not here in this situation. So, Fhmoms po yung nag-guide and nag-mold sa akin to be the best working at home mom I could ever be.
Ang pinakamalaking impact sa Fhmoms sa akin is their quote, which is moving forward, giving back. That's the very essence of Fhmoms eh.
That's what I like about this group kasi we encourage and inspire each other to keep dreaming, to chase our dreams. It's actually a big impact kasi if you are losing hope and wala ka ng gana and all, but because of this page, mapapasana all ka.
Dahil sa online job, natupad ko yung mga pangarap ko at Ang pinakapangarap ko na lang ay matupad yung pangarap ng lahat ng mga mommies. Huwag tayong titigil na abutin lahat ng mga pangarap natin, masipagan pa natin at huwag tayong susuko. Kaya kung feeling nyo hindi kayo techie, feeling nyo hindi pasok ang edad nyo para dito sa online freelancing, huwag nyong iisipin yon kasi sobrang daming opportunities ang pwedeng ibigay sa inyo online. At nandito ang Filipina home-based moms para suportahan kayo. Para sa mga naghahanap ng online job at gusto ring matuto pagdating sa online business, you can join Filipina Home-Based Moms Facebook group. My name is MK Bertulfo, CEO and founder of Filipina Home-Based Moms, and our goal is to change lives one mom at a time.
QBO? QBO?
It actually just stands for Kubo, as in the Bahay Kubo. And yes, we do have our very own Bahay Kubo in our office.
Just like the Bahay Kubo, we stand for Bayanihan or teamwork. Kubo is a place where the community can come together to help ideas flourish, showcase Filipino innovation, and build great companies.
Filipino startups changing the world. That's our vision. We believe in building a globally competitive startup ecosystem right here in the Philippines. I mean, it's about time, isn't it?
But how do we do it? Let's ask Kubo President.
Kubo is the country's first venture at a physical space to help the startup ecosystem. It's a public-private sector partnership between JP Morgan Chase Foundation, Ideaspace Foundation, the Department of Trade and Industry, and the Department of Science and Technology.
Wait. Did you say public sector? The government? In the Philippines?
Yeah, and they're very supportive. We're proud to have them as a partner. We hope to inspire Filipinos to come and join and be part of this ecosystem. And we want to bring their dreams to reality. In the end, it's going to help themselves, it's going to help their employees, it will help this country.
What do we actually do?
Well, we do this, 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 and this. Whew, seriously? That was so tiring.
But you're missing one more thing. You also do this, the JP Morgan Incubation Program. Kubo picks the top startups from all over the Philippines to be part of the incubation program, where they will receive dedicated mentorship, advanced professional services, curated workshops, and assistance to exiting. External party involvements include government agencies, the Philippine Stock Exchange, and major investors. There's a potential for global exposure as well.
Wow, we do a lot, don't we?
Yes, it's actually as simple as encourage collaboration, develop the community, and provide incubation. Oh gosh, we're so culit!
So, if you are interested to join our events or be part of any of our programs catered to startup development, all you have to do is
Sign up!
Sign up!
Sign up!
Sign up!
Sign up!
And together,
Let's build
the Philippine
Startup Community!
Introducing our host. Mommy Christine Levine is a digital marketing and administrative virtual assistant since 2017. She spent 13 years of her career working in the call center industry, handling various roles. She's also a licensed secondary education teacher, but was never able to practice that profession in the regular school setup. Hence, used that profession as a process trainer in the corporate world. To date, she's the trainer of the General Virtual Assistance course of Fhmoms and a co-founder and head of operations of a VA agency, which serves as her platform in helping the women of the community and other aspiring virtual assistants to get started with their freelancing career.
Ayan, hello everyone, and welcome to Fhmoms Start of Month, introducing the moms in freelancing. Ayan, kamusta po kayong lahat tonight? Ayan, so I am very, I'm super excited for tonight. By the way, I'm Christine Levine of your MomCon host for tonight. I'm sorry, I'm very excited. I'm very nervous at the same time. So please comment down, kung saan po kayo ngayon while watching this event. Ayan, so meron ba? Ayan, good evening everyone from Connected Women. Hi Shine, good evening. Ayan, si Vicky, good evening po, watching from Bulacan. Wow, grabe ang layo. Si Carla, good evening beautiful moms. Yes, marami tayong nanonood for tonight ha. Ayan, si Shine is watching from Manila. Meron pa ba? Ayan. Yeah. Ayan, so thank you po sa lahat ng nanonood ngayon sa Facebook and YouTube channel ng Fhmoms, and live rin po tayo sa Mompreneurs Club PH. And for tonight, I am, as I said earlier, I am very excited because tonight is not just an ordinary webinar that you used to watch. No, so for the first part, let's get to know the two amazing women who came up with this amazing idea. They belong to the circles of empowered women of our new generation. So let's watch this video.
Mommy Maria Corina Bertulfo, or Mommy MK, is a finalist in the finest startup competition in the Philippines, the Final Pitch Season 4, and a cohort of AIM Dado Banataw Facebook Accelerator Program and Youth-Led. She's also a business and career trainer, motivational speaker, and ambassadress of OnlineJobs.ph and Canva. Most importantly, she is the CEO and founder of Filipina Home-Based Moms, the first and biggest freelancing group for Pinay moms with 365,000 members nationwide. Mommy MK is passionate about helping young moms and breadwinners thrive in their chosen career, either as an entrepreneur or freelancer, so that they can earn enough without leaving their families. She is the woman with strong advocacy to change the world one mom at a time. Katrina Chan concurrently serves as the Executive Director of QBO Innovation Hub, a public-private initiative which she launched in 2016 to develop the Philippine startup ecosystem, and Idea Space, a leading corporate accelerator and early-stage fund. In this capacity, she leads one of the most active startup enablers in the country, accelerating the growth of a combined network of over 500 Filipino startup ventures across stages and industries through various programs, working with over 150 local and international partners. She is also the recipient of several accolades, including the United Nations Asia-Pacific Women Empowerment Principles Regional Award for Youth Leadership for her work on the Startup Pinay program, and the first Mansmith Innovation Awards, Enterprise Innovator for Business Model Innovation. Kat completed her Bachelor Science in Material Science and Engineering with a double major in Business Administration at Carnegie Mellon University. She is a Filipino millennial that advocates for spurring innovation and technopreneurship as an engine for driving economic growth and competitiveness for the Philippines.
So let's all welcome our very own Mommy MK Bertulfo of Fhmoms and Miss Katrina Chan of QBO Innovation Hub. Yes, good evening, ladies.
Good evening.
Good evening. We're so happy to be here at Fhmoms Startup Month MomCon.
We're very excited too. How about you, Mommy MK? I know you're very, very excited.
Super excited. Actually, this is the first time na in-invite natin si Miss Kat dito sa Fhmoms kasi ako, sa Kubo, hindi ko na mabilang. Ilang beses akong nagkaroon ng chance na mag-speak or mag-join ng mga competition. Super duper excited for this event.
Yeah, so thank you, Miss Kat Chan, ngayon pa lang, for gracing our MomCon for tonight. So let's get to know, how this event started. So MK, can you tell us more about Fhmoms Startup Month and its objectives?
And before I share the activities na meron ng Startup Month and then its objectives, bigyan ko muna ng idea lahat ng mga new members natin, including yung mga bagong or first time na manood ng webinar ng Fhmoms. We started in 2017 and we've been doing a lot of projects that focuses on freelancing. And then palagi kong iniisip, I was dreaming about this na sabi ko, sana magkaroon ng chance na magkaroon kami ng projects about digital entrepreneurship. And eto na nga, nangyari siya after 4 years. Sobrang dream come true talaga. And if not because of Kubo, I don't think na magagawa ko to kasi ang dami pang dapat na gawin to help our moms na magkaroon ng job. And after seeing a lot of moms na magkaroon ng trabaho and then magkaroon ng negosyo during this pandemic pa, mas lalo akong na-inspire na buuhin or simulan tong Fhmoms Startup Month. So, the objective of this 1 month na event, kasi we have MomCon, which is a 3-series na conference, is to educate everyone about the Startup Month. Gusto rin natin na makapag-build ng startup na community natin kasi we've been successful in growing our freelancing community. So, le-level up lang tayo this time. And then, we wanted to create more successful startup founders at mga digital entrepreneurs kasi marami sa atin ng mga online sellers, hello sa inyong lahat, mga small business owners na hirap when it comes to digitalizing their business. So this is our chance, and with Kubo's help, mas marami tayong matutulungan na maging isang startup founder or digital entrepreneur. And then lastly, yung isa sa pinakagustong-gusto ko na mangyari or makita sa startup community ng Fhmoms is yung mga freelancers natin na nagkaroon ng trabaho or aspiring na maging freelancer ay magkaroon ng chance to collaborate or to work for startup companies na mabibuild natin dito sa Fhmoms.
Ayan, grabe. Feel na feel ko yun kasi parang isa ako doon and I've been with Fhmoms since 2018. So parang grabe tinamaan ako. Diba? So anyway, for Miss Kat naman, ayan, what is QBO Innovation Hub and Startup Pinay and why did you choose to partner with Fhmoms?
Yes, thanks for that question, Christine. And yeah, MK, congrats again for the opening of what's sure to be a very exciting startup month. So, in case you missed the videos earlier, so QBO, it stands for the Bahay Kubo. So it's not QBO or, I don't know, but it's really an innovation hub. It's a public-private partnership that's all about supporting the tech startup ecosystem in the Philippines. And I guess hindi tayo nagmamalaki na we're the biggest or the best or the most advanced pagdating sa tech in the world, but we do believe na by working together through collaborations like this, we can actually, and through bayanihan, we can actually build a very strong tech startup ecosystem, and that we will achieve our vision of Filipino startups changing the world. So we do a lot of things at QBO, pero essentially bottom line is we help startups across stages, whether you're really just starting to you're scaling up na and you're raising funding, you're like MK, you're somewhere in between, no, and like growing your business, and across industries as well. And if you're not quite sure yet what a tech startup is, I'm sure you'll learn it here throughout this week and throughout the process, no. So yun. And Startup Pinay naman is actually a very specific initiative we're doing within Kubo. So as you can tell, I am a Pinay. And it's really our initiative to be able to support women founders and encourage more women to join the tech startup space. So, we really want to help more Pinays thrive and, succeed in the tech scene. And I'm not sure if you've heard this, pero there was a study this year lang, no, na ranked the Philippines a number 1 in the world when it comes to parang women in leadership positions. Pero pagdating sa tech industry, we're not quite there yet. I think less than 1 in 5 of tech founders sa country are women. And bakit, di ba? There's no reason why us women can't participate more fully and succeed in the tech industry. And so that's yun nga. So I mean, there's a number of programs across Kubo and Startup Pinay that I'm happy to talk about more later. Pero to your last question, Christine, no? So why did we partner with Fhmoms? Of course, why wouldn't we? So actually, MK has been a community advocate, no, who's been working with fantastic women like you. And di ba, MK, we've known you from the time you joined our bootcamps at Kubo.
Yes,
Yes, so when it was still just a Facebook group, and we are so proud to see your journey and how you've grown this community, this group, into an actual thriving business. And we know that you're supporting more women to also follow in these footsteps, or gain confidence, the skills to be able to pursue their careers, their business, their startups in this industry. So we're so excited to be here. I know I'm my first time with this particular community, but I'm so happy to be here, and thank you for having me.
Wow, that's so inspiring and that's so exciting to hear, no? Parang, pwede ba mag-join sa startup na biglang gumanon, no? Anyway, thank you, Miss Kat. So I have another question for MK. So MK, what do you think are the challenges naman that all startups are facing, especially ngayong pandemic?
And Kat mentioned about the bootcamp noong 2018, no, nang sumali ako sa Kubo. So during that time, it's true na Facebook group ang Fhmoms noon, and I have no idea ano ba yung ginagawa ko, ano ba yung direction ng Fhmoms. Ang alam ko lang, I wanted to help my fellow moms kasi the challenges that our community members are facing, it's the same with my challenges as a first-time mom. So imagine, I have my own challenges as a mom, and then yung pagiging community leader ko pa is nandyan. I'm managing rin our businesses that time, pati rin yung mga online job ko. So imagine, during those times na nagsisimula ako, talagang litong-lito ako. Until I joined Kubo's bootcamp. It's a 5-day na hackathon during that time. So we also have our mamathon. Ang isa sa mga challenges ko is mag-isa lang ako. Wala akong kasama na mag-build ng community, mag-grow. Though I have volunteer admins that time, pero hindi ko alam kung sino ba talaga yung makakasama ko along the way. So people come and go. Kumbaga, others would attempt to help me, pero eventually mawawala din sila. And then nung nag-start na magkaroon ng traction yung Fhmoms, no, kumbaga we have clients, we have brands asking to work with us. Hindi ko alam kung paano ako makikipag-work with them. Kumbaga yung opportunity nandyan na, pero ako parang hindi pa yata ready. That's one of my major challenge, no, na I don't have managerial experience. I don't have any idea pagdating sa business. As in, accounting, legal stuff, operations, natutunan ko lang siya when I joined different programs from Kubo, and then I joined competitions then. I joined a lot of networking events sa startup, no, nung bago pa mag-pandemic. So lahat talaga yan sinalihan ko kasi I really wanted Fhmoms to grow. At hindi ako nagkamali sa ginawa kong yun. Kung meron man akong challenge, no, nitong mga nakaraan during this pandemic is I think it would be the same, no, pagdating sa people management kasi struggle talaga when it comes to running a virtual na company, no? And I'm pretty sure isa rin yan sa mga challenges. And then kami naman, we're so lucky to receive a lot of funding, grants from different organizations. We receive a lot of mentorship, a lot of learning sessions, and siguro kung hindi dahil sa mga yon, baka hirap pa rin kami right now.
Nice. Nice. So para sa mga, like nag-startup dyan, so take note of the challenges. I think that's really part of the challenge, no? Lalo na pag talagang simulang-simula or, somewhere in between. So for Miss Kat naman, I have another question as well for you. So what are the programs of QBO and Startup Pinay to support startups?
Yeah, so MK talked about the challenges. I think essentially what we're trying to do is we can't solve all the challenges. I wish we could, no? Pero we try to make it easier for aspiring founders and startups to be able to start, build, and scale their businesses. So how do we do that? I think there are three parang big pillars we look at, no? The first is to grow the community, as we like to call it, or the networking aspect. I see a lot of that being built here in Fhmoms, and that's something we're also doing sa startup community, no? Like, how do you get more people involved? And I think we have a traditional notion of kung sino lang pwede mag-startup. But really, kahit ano yung specialty mo, like whatever it is you're good at, you have something you can contribute to this community, no? So I think that's the first part. The second thing is building capacity or developing founders. So, MK mentioned the bootcamp. We also have a number of workshops, mentoring sessions, accelerator programs, no? Not just for the founders, but also for other community builders and enablers like MK and our other incubators. And last but not the least is parang the ecosystem, as we like to call it, no? So no one does this alone. So you need to be part of the corporations, the government, the grant giving bodies, no, that can give your startup the support it needs and also the exposure, diba? To be able to take that next step. So too many programs to mention. I think we have over 100 programs a year, lalo na ngayong online, no, na mga different workshops. They're all free to join. Please check out our website na lang, so you can access them. And they're all for free for startups, no? So please join our Startup Pinay and QBO programs. And final plug na rin, we are hosting Philippine Startup Week. So ito, Startup Month, ito naman for moms. Please also join the Philippine Startup Week for the whole country to, no? So 1 week of events and mga programs that you can participate in that are all about developing, supporting, exposing your tech startup. So yun yung mga programs namin that I want to highlight today.
Thank you so much, Kat, for sharing QBO's program. No? So ngayon naman, Kat, we will be playing a video showcasing about the startup industry insights, no? Kasi we wanted later to ask your personal experience, no, sa industry. So let's watch this video first.
A lot of opportunity. Slowly but surely. Potential. Diversifying. Perfect digital storm.
Energetic.
It's young and dynamic, very promising. Exciting with an exclamation point.
Exponential.
I've heard from one of the leading partners of Golden Gate Ventures. He said that he has seen more investable startups in the last 6 months than in the last 4 years.
You see more startups today than ever before here.
There are a lot of resources available that weren't available when we started.
When we say government, we're actually talking about DOST, the Department of Trade and Industry, the Commission on Higher Education, CHED, and the other government agencies working together to make sure that our startup ecosystem will actually succeed. We have 2 programs under this year. The first one is called I to Tech. This is for startups with early stage prototypes. We give them assistance in product improvement, market testing, data gathering, business modeling, etc. The second is iScale, provides assistance in scaling up operations, testing of products for certification, rolling out of services. Then we also provide funds for our startups. For now, we have invested 61 million in 15 technology-based startup companies. Basically, after they do the research, they go to the Technology Business Incubator or TBI so that they will get the support needed for any startup. The QBO Innovation Hub today signals the country's first venture directed to facilitate the growth of startups and entrepreneurs.
Well, QBO in a nutshell is the Philippines' first attempt at joining the world's startup ecosystem.
QBO has been one of the centers of networking and community building in startups in the Philippines.
We offer a whole range of services to help startups grow. These include everything from classes and networking events and workshops and consultations, really all for free because we want to help startups succeed.
QBO provided a whole range of things, like printers that we can use to print our document up to conference rooms that we can use to meet our customers and to meet our investors.
Government provides the resources so that we can help them out with the things that they're not expert in. QBO has helped me a lot. Having a community and a place where I can come and join programs that I can learn from.
Well, QBO would not exist without the government.
That's why we partnered with DOST in this new type of program that brings together the government and the academe with the private sector to make ideas come to reality.
We believe that the young people of QBO will actually help us encourage young Filipinos to venture and start their companies locally. This is one of the goals of DOST, to create a robust entrepreneurial environment.
The Philippines has a very bright future ahead of it in terms of tech startups.
The big opportunity will come from the local conglomerates, local corporations, understanding the benefit to them.
The e-commerce market in the Philippines is about $500 million in value. They're saying in the next 10 years that it could be worth $10 to $20 billion.
And that's a vision of a country full of young startups which have become large companies and employ huge numbers of Filipinos.
It's a very exciting time to be an investor in the Philippines.
I think you're on mute, MK. Hello.
Ayan. So, since napanood natin yung video, no, I believe mas may idea na tayo anong meron sa startup industry. And ako personally, no, since medyo malawak na rin talaga yung naging experience ko, sobrang dami ko na ring insights na masya-share sa inyo. Pero I would allow Miss Kat to share her personal insights, no, about the startup industry. And Kat, maybe you can also share with our audience what's the importance, no, of us women taking the lead in the digital entrepreneurship.
Yes, MK. I mean, medyo na-throwback ako dun sa video nung pre-pandemic pa namin yan na-record. So, I miss doing some of these activities in person.
Yes.
Pero, I will say, like, a lot of the sentiments in the video are still true, if not even amplified with COVID, no? Startups have been a global phenomenon for, maybe the past decade. They've really been, the big names that are emerging now are no longer the inherited generational businesses, no, but really these new companies na people are building, diba, in their garage, in their bahay kubo, diba, what have you. So, and especially now during the pandemic, you talked about digital, that's really growing quickly. I think we've all seen this. I know Dito explain it. Your tita, your lola, of course, our mommies, diba? They're all kind of participating now in this digital economy at an accelerated pace, which has really, spurred the interest even more in the tech startup world. So, yeah, obviously there are huge opportunities in tech. I think what I do want to emphasize, especially for our mommies today, is it's not just for the men in hoodies, di ba? Hindi lang si Elon Musk and si Mark Zuckerberg ang pwedeng mag-startup. Actually, some of the biggest tech entrepreneurs emerging globally, like Canva, is headed by a young lady, one of the youngest female billionaires in the world, no? Or Humble, si Jessica Alba, no? Like, I think she really hit her stride when I mean, sorry, honest, but rather, no, and when she decided to create her own company, and that kind of happened because of her experiences as a mom. And I don't know if you know this, but in the Philippines, the heads of Zoom, of Grab, of Lalamove, of Google, they're all women. So to the ladies in the room, like there's so much room for leadership, for women to take leadership roles in tech, and that can be you. So, kung kulang pa ng example sa MK, I just gave you a few others. So,
Next na
so
MomCon. We have tech startup founders and entrepreneurs na in-invite din talaga. And hopefully mas marami
the
pa na ma-invite
opportunities,
next
diba?
time.
There are so many big industries now, like sa e-commerce, sa creatives and media, in again, so many para industries. Freelancing and gaining digital skills, as I'm sure many of the FH moms are doing, is a fantastic first step. And now you can even dream even bigger pa there, diba? Like solve problems, scale up your business, share it with the world, no? And I mean, I think in the end, maybe for moms, we want to create a better world for our kids, for the next generation, di ba? Like, show them na parang who's gonna be building the solutions of tomorrow can be us women, di ba? And redefine what it means to be a tech startup founder. I think those are the steps we're taking today. And yeah, like, it's a very exciting space to be in, like, and so many industries are growing as we speak. So, take that first step, 'di ba? Start your business. Go do it, moms. Kaya niya yan.
Ayan.
Thank you, Kat.
Wow. Grabe, no? Ang ganda ng video. And of course, the programs that QBO is offering. So, grabe nakaka-inspire. So, para naman mas ma-inspire ang mga audience natin at mga interested, no, or aspiring entrepreneurs and startup founders. Do you have any message for them? Let's start with MK muna.
Yeah. Sige. Again, thank you so much, Miss Kat, for joining us tonight. Sobrang excited ako, hindi lang for this event, actually sa mga susunod na buwan, susunod na taon, kasi parang bagong project talaga to sa akin. Parang bumalik yung times na sinisimulan ko yung FH Moms. Kasi sino ba namang mag-aakala na ang FH Moms nung nag-start, ako pa lang yung may online job. And then ngayon, hindi ko na mabilang kung ilan. And then ngayon, bilang na bilang lang sa kamay yung mga kakilala ko sa FH Moms na merong mga sarili nilang businesses. Even Christine has her own digital agency now, imagine. And I'm expecting, after this event, mas marami pa talagang mai-encourage na pumasok sa tech industry, specifically tech industry, because of the situation na meron tayo right now. So, para sa mga moms, para sa mga FH titas na rin, yung mga members natin na single pa, wag kayong matatakot, hindi porket babae tayo, limited lang ang kaya natin gawin. That's not true. As you can see, here's FH Moms just producing this kind of event. Talagang sobrang nakakatuwa at nakakamanghana. So, wala tayong hindi kayang gawin. Kaya natin lahat. And now na nandiyan ang Kubo, nandiyan ang Startup Pinay, mas marami pa tayong kayang gawin. Kaya magtitiwala lang palagi sa sarili.
Ayan. Thank you, MK. So, si Miss Kat naman.
Yes, ako, very quick message lang. First, good luck everyone. Make the most of these opportunities. Kaya na yan. You can do it. And the most important step is the first step, which you're doing now. No? Try it out. Turn your passion into action. No? I guess number 2, yun nga, bayanihan, sabi nga sa Bahay Kubo. No? So get help. Reach out to the community. I think that's gonna help you along the way a lot. So let's do this. And yun nga, of course, I already did this kanina, pero never let a good plug opportunity go to waste. Please do join Kubo at kubo.com.ph, join Startup Pinay, and of course, join Philippine Startup Week this November. All of this is for free for you, and it's all here to help you start on your entrepreneurship journey. So congratulations again to MomCon. Have a great month, no? Have a great startup month. And thank you, MK and Christine, for having me here today.
Thank you, Miss Kat, and thank you, MK as well. So very very exciting pala itong 1-month event natin. And kayo din ba? Excited din ba kayo sa mga nanonood? So if you are excited, yeah, comment down, excited. Like, all caps, okay lang. And then, again, Miss Kat and Miss, thank you so much for trusting FH Moms. And of course, to you, Mommy MK, thank you for making all these things possible. Ayan. So, bago tayo pumunta sa ating second part, can we have like a group photo para may remembrance naman,
Of
diba?
course.
Ayan. So, ready?
I got, maybe we can teach Christine kasi in Kubo we have this what's this? Yes, yung cutie na pose. Ayan.
Ganun ba? Sige nga. Paano ba yan?
So we say on 3, we say cutie. So
Ay,
lahat tayo sa Kubo cutie. So yun.
Nice.
You wanna give it a try?
Sure. Sige. Okay. Ready na ba yung ating photographer? Baka may photographer tayo eh. Online photographer. Okay, ready? And 1,
Yeah, post on 3.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3.
Cutie! Thank you,
guys.
guys!
Thank you. Ayan, thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
And mga momshies, hindi pa po tayo tapos. Okay, so this is just the first part and I know you're very inspired now. But for the second part of our program or of our event for tonight, we have to watch this video. So let's watch this.
I'm Rahel Sara A. Castro. I'm working sa City Government of Binyan. May mga deadlines, may mga events, and nakasabay dun yung RIS. So, yun yung trial ko. But I overcome it and I became a graduate.
Ako po si Siti Nurjian Hasan Makapundag, originally from Marawi City. And dito po ako nakastay ngayon sa Madrasa Al-Khairia Compound Evacuation Center po. Actually, bago ako naging parte ng DICT RIS is naging online teacher muna po ako. Pero nakita ko kasi na magkakandak sila ng training sa Marawi City. So, nung nakita ko, agad-agad ako nag-send ng application sa kanila and sinwerte siguro ako at nasama ako doon sa 125 na applicants at 25 kaming na natanggap sa training.
Sobrang willing naman akong mag-ano trabaho. Kaso, kapag nakikita na ako, umuuling sila bigla. Yung discrimination na tinatawag. Naranasan din for almost 10 years nung pag-apply. Kaya nag-freelance ako for 10 years. Kapag kasi nakikita na nila ako, umuulo na yung pagka-interest nila kasi ganito ko eh. Kaya hindi ako sumuko. Nakikita nila yung disability ko eh. Hindi yung ability. Sabi ko, carry lang. Next na na lang. Kampanya na lang. Kasi kung bumuko ka, wala din mayayari. Gusto ko talaga matuto. And sobra yung ininet ko na ma-uplift yung mga persons with disability because of that training. Kasi gusto ko mag-give back. Gusto ko mag-training ng mga persons with disability. Kasi kung kinaya ko, kaya din nila. Kung ako nag-succeed, kaya din ng mga persons with disability. I'm a positive person kasi. So kahit na na-hurt ako, tinitin ako pa din yung positive side ng buhay.
Nung panahon po na hindi ko po alam kung saan ako magsisimula after the Marawi crisis po, is dumating sila sa buhay ko, binigyan nila ako ng opportunity na makapagsimula, matutunan kung paano ang maging online worker, na ngayon is kumikita na ako kasama ang pamilya ko. So, ang ano ko sa iba is suportahan natin ang mga ganitong ng gobyerno kasi wala naman hangad ang gobyerno sa atin kung hindi ang magandang kinabukasan.
Yung confidence boost ko kasi na parang na-regain ko yung confidence ko. Na pwede pala akong maging research speaker. Pwede pala akong maging pwede pala akong mag-multitask kasi yun yung ginawa namin sa training.
Natutuwa kami nung while the training is nakikipagbiruan pa kami sa kanila na hindi namin na-feel na trainer namin sila or taga DICT sila. Ang ganda kasi nung nila kasi talagang inalagaan nila kami hanggang sa makauwi kami sa bahay namin, pina-follow up talaga kami kung nakauwi na ba kami o okay na ba kami, ganun.
Nakaka-inspire din ako ng mga fellow students ko na kung kaya ko, mas kaya nila. Binago nito yung buhay ko. Nabago yung pananaw ko sa ICT na makakatulong pala sa akin ng sobra.
Hindi na ako online teacher ngayon, na hindi na rin ako nagre-renta ng bahay sa Iligan para lang makakita ng sa online job. Kumikita na ako while spending more time with my family. Nagkaroon ako ng mas maraming kaibigan na puro positibo yung pananaw sa buhay. Nagkaroon po ako ng opportunity na makapagturo po sa ibang kababaihan especially sa Marawi City at saka sa Iligan City kasi after the training po is nag-conduct na din po ako ng training sa mga kababaihan na gusto maging freelancer. Hanggang ngayon po, inaani ko pa rin yung binigay sa akin ng DICT kasi masasabi ko na ang mga pangarap ko na naabot ko is isa ang DICT sa dahilan kung bakit ko to naabot.
Maraming salamat sa DICT for the trust they give me. Nabibigyan ng pagkakataon yung mga rural areas na mag-succeed din and maging urban din in the future.
Hindi ko alam kung paano kami makakapagpasalamat, but through our prayers na nawa ay mas lumawak ang inyong objective, ang inyong vision, and we're praying na hindi lang ang maabot yung kaliblib-liban na pag may wifi talaga is may hanap buhay.
Sana po suportahan natin yung mga ganitong produkto or ganitong programa ng DICT, RIST kasi para din naman po ito sa atin, nagpapakahirap sila para sa atin at saka binibigyan tayo ng mga opportunity. Katulad ko na nung una is hindi ko alam na ito pala yung magbibigay sa akin ng ganitong opportunity. Kaya once po na may nakita tayong mga ganitong programa is suportahan po natin. Katulad ko din po na sumuporta sa kanila, sana magkaisa po tayo para sa magandang kinabukasan po.
Ang proyekto po nyo, the best. One of the best project. Now we will pray na mas lumawak. Salamat po.
Maraming salamat po talaga sa inyo DICT, RIST, lalong-lalo na po sa DICT ng Marawi City at saka sa gobyerno po. Maraming salamat po. Yes na yes.
Increasing the digital skills of talents in the countryside. Improving hireability of the people to land jobs in online freelancing. Promoting local talent and local businesses. Providing economic opportunities not only for the graduates but also for those who benefit directly from this initiative. With DICT, the world is within your reach.
In 2009, I was driving my motorcycle, was hit by a van and a bus. I was totally broken and thought it's the end of everything. I decided to relocate and start a new life. That's when I met Virtuahalan. Within weeks, they helped me to not only find a job, but a community that changed the direction of my life.
Virtuahalan provides intensive digital skills training to help people with disabilities find gainful employment as online professionals. We are a 100% virtual company. With Google Classroom, our beneficiaries can participate in our virtual training courses in search engine optimization, email and social media marketing, data management, and Google Analytics. Karina is one of those stories we are extremely proud of. She lost her hearing during a meningitis epidemic at the age of 9, but she persevered and finished school with good grades. But even after that, for a long time, her only livelihood is cleaning other people's houses. Early last year, Karina successfully completed the Virtuahalan training program, and she is now gainfully employed online as a social media manager for Make the Planet Great Again, a non-profit based in Munich, Germany, and she earns substantially more than before. At Virtuahalan, we are using our hearts and technology to bring equal access to people regardless of their physical abilities. We are inventing the future of a world where no one is left behind.
So, kunyari, itong image na to, itong picture na to, so i-identify nito ng data labeler na ito, kotse.
Yung consistency in your work, consistency in how, whether you're doing excellent work, no? Kasama yan sa tinitingnan natin.
You may be a mother, a wife, a daughter, a sister, a friend, whatever. You have several roles to play. But most importantly, you are a woman of substance. And that is something you will live up to.
What we really appreciated is that, I think women know this, no? That as much as we are in a situation na andito kami sa malayong probinsya ng Basilan, we have always been considered as marginalized, no? Laging napag-iiwanan. But at the same time, we also want people and the world to know now, we have so much. We want to graduate from being mere beneficiaries. We want to be not just recipients of any economic development, but contributors. Lalong-lalo na ho yung mga kababaihan. We are really investing in our women kasi alam namin pag nag-invest tayo sa kababaihan, buong pamilya ang makikinabang, buong komunidad ang makikinabang. So thank you so much, and looking forward to more projects and programs with connected women. Congratulations sa ating mga kababaihan.
Being single mom, we can able to work at home. Thank you din talaga sa opportunity na naging kabilang kami sa Connected Women.
Nabawasan yung yung stress ko. Hindi ko masyadong naisip yung problema kasi
busy ako sa ginagawa ko, nalilibang ako. At the same time, pwede kang kumita, makakatulong din sa family ko.
When I first heard about Connected Women, something immediately resonated with me. The idea of helping women find livelihood, and not just any livelihood, but something that's a little further up the value chain. It just struck a chord, and it just made me determined to help, because I've always believed that women are the backbone of our society, and that if we help them, we help everyone.
How are you today? Nagpapasalamat po ako sa Connected Woman. Tapos sa opportunity binigay nila sa akin, siyempre bilang stroke survivor, hindi po madaling maghanap ng work sa labas. Kailangan stable na work. Tapos, kasi for example, dito po sa amin yung mga kasama ko is 18 years old na. Tapos sila pong lahat is may work na. So sabi ko, gusto ko rin mag-work. Pero nag-aano sa akin na yung situation kung ganito, may tatanggap ba sa akin? Sabi ko. So nagpapasalamat po ako sa Connected Women na yung mga kagaya namin is hindi nila dinidiscriminate.
I was informed that the enthusiasm and the commitment is very high. And we are very pleased from the UN Women side to really hear at least your stories of now, how you see and how you are anticipating what could change because of this training that you have attended.
Ayan, and we are back. So ako po ulit ang inyong MomCon host for tonight, Christine Levine. And grabe, nakaka-touch yung mga videos, no? So, we are now in the second part of our program and makakasama po natin ngayon as our guest panelists ang mga mommies that established their names in the freelancing world by helping the community. And we're supposed to have, like the head of the government agency, but there are some tech issues, but you will still be know them. You will still get to know them at the end of this 1-month event. So, atin po silang kilalanin on these videos.
Miss Emily Delfin is currently the Director of the ICT Industry Development Bureau of the Department of Information and Communications Technology, or DICT. In her 20 years in public service, Director Delfin is so passionate about creating positive changes in the lives of Filipinos, most especially in the countryside, through the ICT industry development programs. These include bringing digital jobs related to the information technology, business process management, or IT BPM sector to cities outside Metro Manila, and capacitating rural talents to get into online freelancing. She also leads the DICT initiatives to move the Philippines towards becoming the global hub for high-value IT BPM services. She was recognized and awarded by the National ICT Confederation of the Philippines, NICP, as a countryside development champion for her dedicated work in implementing initiatives that promote countryside development. Recently, the DICT, through her bureau in partnership with the Information Technology Business Process Association of the Philippines, IBPAP, launched the Digital Cities 2025, one of the flagship programs of DICT in the new normal. Ms. Rosegee Villamor is a nurse by profession and a co-founder of Virtuahalan. They are the pioneering tech social enterprise in the Philippines that equips disadvantaged sectors with digital skills to work as virtual assistants, graphic artists, website developers, and other tech-enabled jobs to companies all over the world that need outsourcing help. Ruth is a passionate women's empowerment advocate with a focus on creating opportunities for women in the online workforce and the future of work. She is the co-founder of Connected Women, a social impact tech startup that provides socially responsible AI and digital task outsourcing and job creation through inclusive innovation. Connected Women aims to increase household income and create livelihood opportunities for Filipino women through technology, upskilling, and reskilling, ensuring that no woman is left behind. CEO and co-founder of Connected Women, Ms. Ruth Yu-Owen.
Ayan, there you have it. So joining us tonight is Miss Rose, the co-founder of Virtuahalan, and Miss Ruth, co-founder of Connected Women. And of course, on behalf of Director Emmy, who will not be here tonight, MK, let's call it MK, yeah, to represent Miss Emmy. Ayan. So good evening, ladies. Welcome to Fhmoms Startup Month. Ayan, kamusta kayo?
Okay lang. Happy to be here. Thanks for having us.
Miss Ruth. Ayan, grabe. Sobrang exciting kasi usually ang lagi nating kasama is si
Miss Gina.
Gina, yan. Si Miss Gina.
Yes. We have Ruth naman this time.
Yeah, thank you, Miss Ruth. And si Miss Rose, ayan, with her baby. Hello.
Hi, cute.
Ayan, hi.
Ayan.
Ayan.
Yan si Rose
Yung anak
pala.
ko gusto ko rin dalhin sana, kaya lang 29 na. Hindi na pwedeng.
Mahirap na
graduate
na kalugin. Ayan.
Hindi
So, nakakatuwa naman no na talagang pag mommy hindi lang naka-still lang. I mean, hindi lang nakatutok as mommy. So pwede rin tayo mga entrepreneurs and look at them. So ayan, so, I just have a few questions, of course, na syempre would be very helpful for our audience, no? So, let's start with, Miss Ruth, dahil siya na yung nasa ating screen. So, can you tell us more about Connected Women and your initiatives?
Yeah, kasi pag sinabi natin Connected Women, parang people think it's just a community, di ba? But we do have 75,000 women, right? And we're growing exponentially because of our partnership with Facebook and the DICT, etc. Pero ang talagang purpose ng Connected Women is to provide livelihood, no, for women working from home. So ito yung mga otherwise hindi makakapagtrabaho as freelancers. This would be women in the low income, underserved community, or anyone that probably did not finish school. So ang training namin sa kanila, artificial intelligence. So, it's kind of intimidating, di ba? Parang AI, ano ba yan? Parang super high-tech, di ba? Tsaka ang kababaihan, pag sinabihan mo ng tech, sasabihin nila, hindi ako tech. Hindi ako tech. More than 70 million Filipinos are on social media. Ibig sabihin, meron kang smartphone. So kami, we want to convert that into opportunity. Right? Sa amin, ang onboarding namin would be may smartphone, nakakaintindi ng tech. So pwedeng, meron kasi kaming program yung Elevate AIDA na yun yung parang tinatrain namin sila for yung mga microtask, yung mga repetitive na trabaho, but tech. So yun yung focus namin. So, yeah.
Nice. That's grabing AI, parang wow, napagano'n agad ako. But that's very good, and based on the video naman talaga nakita natin na very helpful ang mga initiatives ng Connected Women. So let's now go to Miss Rose naman of Virtuahalan. Ayan, can you tell us more about Virtuahalan and of course your initiatives? Ayan, medyo hindi ka namin madinig, Miss Rose. Ayan. I think the audio.
While waiting for Miss Rose, Rose audio, let me share then the initiatives ng DICT. Okay, I think we can do that first. So, I learned about DICT siguro few years after I started Fhmoms. Actually, una ko pang nakilala ang Connected Women at ang Virtuahalan before DICT. So, I was invited as one of the speakers sa isang event no ng DICT. Pero prior to that, I attended muna other DICT events. And then, marami akong nakilala na mga Fhmoms na members na trainers din ng DICT and beneficiaries or scholars din nila. So when I attended DICT, nagulat ako kasi sobrang daming mga uh, mga mayors, vice mayors, and then mga city officials, no, na nandun, no, na excited malaman kung ano ba yung projects na meron ng DICT. And then, sa akin nun, sabi ko, ano bang meron dito sa, ano na to, sa government agency na to? Kasi, di ba yung mga usual government agency na kilala natin is sa DTI, for example. Pero, sa karamihan, hindi pa ganun ka-familiar with DICT. So, si DICT, para sa mga hindi nakakaalam, ayan, sila yung in charge, no, hindi lang sa internet, sa BPO, ayan. Nagbibigay rin sila ng mga free na training para sa mga kababayan natin sa rural or sa provincial na mga areas. Yung hindi na ganun ka naaabot, no, katulad sa NCR ng internet. So, ako, personal kong na-experience no, na makapunta sa isa sa mga DICT na hub kung saan meron silang mga computers and then nag-i-invite sila rin ng mga experts no, para turuan yung mga tao na pumupunta dun sa hub pagdating sa computer from basic graphic designing, pag-create ng website. So meron din silang mga kinukuhang mga entrepreneurs na pwedeng gawa ng website ng mga DICT na mga scholars, no? At saka hindi lang siya sa iilang city, sobrang daming cities, no? Iba't ibang mga probinsya ang merong DICT na hub. At nakakatuwa kasi makikita mo yung growth din talaga ng mga projects ng DICT from freelancing na mga training now pati sa mga BPO kasi marami ang mga freelancers na nag-i-start din ng sarili nilang BPO. And then, kung nagtataka kayo, paano ka lumaki yung BPO or call center industry sa Pilipinas, ayan, si DICT rin yung isa sa mga agency sa likod nun. So, kung may kulang pa, maybe you can comment down dahil I'm sure marami sa inyo ang may kilala sa DICT. And let's hear it from Rose for Virtuahalan's initiatives.
Yes. Hello? Can you hear me now?
Yes, we can hear you.
Ayan, good to know. All right, for Bertulfo, I'm happy to meet Miss Ruth and also hear about the ICT's initiatives. Kasi right now we have partnered with the ICT also in some of their programs. And also hearing Miss Ruth na wow, AI, hopefully soon, no, we can also introduce our Virtuahalan community members to them. But for us, our focus group naman is the persons with disabilities, the solo parents, the out-of-school youth, and the people in jail kasi we have also programs sa Cebu, Lapu-Lapu City Jail. And also, when pandemic happened is we also cater to displaced workers due to COVID-19, just like the Connected Women. So, yung focus din namin na program is digital skills and also employment support, helping those sectors kanina that I have mentioned in establishing their career online. Ayan. So that is for Virtuahalan po.
Wow, grabe. Inspiring din. Nakakatuwa naman. At least everyone is being reached out. No? Hindi lang yung talaga mga techie lang, mga ganyan and all. So, ayan. So, I have another question actually para kay, well, actually, this is for Miss Emmy, but I think MK can answer this one. Okay. MK, can you hear us? Yeah? Yeah, okay. Sige, nakamute lang siya. So sige, this is actually, but I think you also know this, no? How big is the freelancing industry and what are the opportunities that we should look forward despite the pandemic? Ayan, sobrang common ng question na ito, no? Ayan, mukhang, sige, mamaya na lang ulit si MK, balikan natin si MK. So, kay ano na lang, kay Miss Rose na lang. Since si Miss Rose ay may hawak na baby, tamang-tama yung question for her, right? So, how do you manage your time, as a mom and as a co-founder of Virtuahalan?
Yes, well, in reality, it's really hard. Especially like mga ganito na time kasi it's baby's time suppose. But yes, in reality, it's really hard kasi being a work-at-home mom, there are several layers of challenges, right? I know you would agree with me. So like having hard time to separate yung work hours at saka domestic duties, plus kids na super clingy and needy, ayun. So in my situation kasi, I have two kids. So a toddler and my 11-month-old Sam. So I'm a breastfeeding mom then. Tapos I'm a tandem feeding yung dalawa. So tapos I'm a type of person na mas productive or nakaka-function pag malinis at maayos yung paligid, being a mom. Tapos super distracted talaga ako pag makalat yung bahay. So uunahin ko muna yung magligpit before makafocus sa work. So the struggle, 'di ba? Pag nasa bahay ka lang kasi nakikita mo yung mga kalat sa bahay. So, before yung work time ko is nagiging cause siya talaga ng away namin ni husband. Kasi I fail to make him understand how important my work is and also like, my role and also my deliverables. But we have figured it out and right now, he is super hands-on already with the kids. So, every time I need to focus on sa work, nagbubook ako ng schedule sa kanya ahead na, salitan kami and taking care of the kids. So, that's one strategy that I have. I think there's no really standard strategies on how to manage and balance your time, especially if you're a working mom, right? And for me, it's a matter of experimenting on strategies that best work for you. So kasi what works for me is setting priorities. That's number one. And another one is having a strong support system. So for me, I have my husband. So I have also my mother-in-law who's helping me with the house chores, my siblings who are coming here in the house to help me take care of the kids. So nakakatulong siya to like minimize the loads at least in my end. So, but kasi one non-negotiable for me is when situation arise that will let me choose between my kids and anything else. Kahit ano pa yan, kahit work pa yan, I always choose the kids. So, for me, it's a matter of experimenting. So, experiment po kayo ng mga strategies like, look for support system, setting time for work alone, or hiring house help para mas magaan yung load and see what's best work for you.
Ayan. Thank you, Miss Rose. Grabe. Sorry na, baby. Sorry na. And thank you, Miss Rose, ha. Kahit na it's your baby time or it's your kids time, you still, like, grace us on this event. So, hindi na po ako makarelate masyado kasi malalaki na po yung mga anak ko. So, I don't have anyone to, like, take care or, but, of course, we have the weekend. I mean, malalaki na kasi. So, alam nyo, para mga barkada bonding na lang kami. So, anyway, so I think yung mga momshies, ayan, yung may mga babies po kayo dyan, still have toddlers. I hope you get, like some tips from Miss Rose about managing the time as mom and freelancer. Or co-founder actually, So, anyway, thank you, Miss Rose. And kay Miss Ruth naman, ayan. So, Miss Ruth, ikaw ba nakarelate ka ba kay Rose?
Hindi, parang ako ikaw. Kanina, di ba, may bata siya. Sabi ko, my son is 29. Hindi ko kakayanan niya, may stress ako. Like, I'm easily distracted kasi medyo may pagka-ADHD ako. So, if anything moves a little bit, mawawala na yung trend of thought ko. And I'm sure these are real challenges, no, for our moms that are, and I think, Rose, you're bringing a real component to this discussion na hindi lahat yung work from home is ganito, nakaayos, yung halaman mo, nandyan, ganyan, diba? Papakita, parang pinapakita mo talaga.
That's very ideal po yung setup nyo, ha? But for us with like little kids, it's hard and it's different yung reality on our end.
Yeah. So, no. I'm saying that because my son, I have one son and he's
Mhm.
already 29. Hindi ako makarelate, but I'm sure most of our viewers can relate. But let me answer the question on the ICT and how we work with them. With the ICT, there's that opportunity really to go to the grassroots, right? In fact, Connected Women we have a memorandum of agreement with the ICT para i-train naman yung mga kababaihan natin sa Tech for Ed centers around the country. We train the trainers. So ang aim namin was train 10,000 women in digital technology, right? So ngayon, kanina nabanggit yung digital cities ng DICT. Ito yung parang flagship na program nila, 'di ba, during this time of pandemic. We are happy to say na meron kaming pilot na ginagawa with the ICT on the 3 cities, no? Legazpi City, Rojas City, and Zamboanga. Ipapilot namin yon. Ipapilot namin yung Elevate AIDA, yung AI. Alam niyo ba, yung AIDA actually stands for Artificial Intelligence Data Annotation. So parang nakaka-intimidate, ba?
Yeah.
Kasi Christine, parang AI. Actually, ganito lang kasimple yung gagawin as a basic knowledge on ano. Kasi ang gusto lang namin is to onboard women that are otherwise cannot get into, kunyari, gusto mag-virtual assistant pero kulang pa ng pwede muna sila siguro sa AI kung na nag-asawa ng maaga, high school, medyo hindi. Pwede kasi yung data annotation na ginagawa is, diba parang pag nagbabrowse tayo, tapos biglang stop muna, sabihin sa'yo, we want to make sure you're not a robot. Please click the traffic light, storefront.
Yeah. Yes.
Diba? We all experience that. So, saan napupunta yung, pag ginawa na natin yun, saka tayo makakapag-proceed sa browsing natin. So,
Yes.
saan napupunta yung kinlik mo? Bakit storefront? Bakit traffic light? Kasi, mapupunta siya sa machine learning, mapupunta siya sa artificial intelligence. Kasi kaya nga artificial intelligence, a human has to provide that intelligence. Kaya tayong right? So ang traffic light, bakit lahat tayo naka-experience ng ganon? Kasi for a robot to understand what one object is, they need millions and millions of data. Imagine, one traffic light, millions of data. Sino magpro-provide nun? Kailangan mo ng human in the loop. And we want to provide that human in the loop. Alam nyo, ang AI is a growing industry. It's going to be $1 trillion economy. So kailangan ang kababaihan natin, i-prepare na natin siya to that growth, right? And so yun lang, baka masyado na akong techie. Actually, hindi rin ako techie. But ang puso ko talaga is para makatulong sa kababaihan. And I think for the women that are in the low-income brackets, yung mga underserved community, yun yung target namin. Kaya we work with government like the DICT and TESDA. In fact, we signed the memorandum of agreement with TESDA to train 1,000 women. Libre yon. So kung gusto nyong mag-join sa ganon, either go to TESDA or join Connected Women AI. Yan. Okay, back to you, Christine.
Ayan, grabe. Nakaka-amaze, sobra. So parang bumabalik ako doon sa napanood kong parang Korean novela. They're talking about machine learning and AI. So,
yeah,
wow.
yun. Exactly.
Diba?
Exactly like that. Yeah.
So that's a very good project. But going back to you, I have another question for you, Miss Ruth. And thank you for answering that question for DICT pala. No? So how about for Connected Women? What are your strategies in growing your network and clients?
We believe in partnership. That's why, we're partnering with Fhmoms. We're partnering with corporate. We're working with communities. Exactly, the ICT, government, right? Local government unit. Connected Women has about 32 events this year. No? So, ang mga events namin, I'm not sure if you were able to attend some of our events, mostly financial literacy, yung iba, digital marketing, with Facebook. Also, meron din kaming mga wellness from Sanofi, ganyan. So kung meron kang gustong matutunan, you join our community, right? Because different topics, very similar to FH Moms. And I think uh, to be able to grow, you have to collaborate. There are no competitions, diba?
Yes.
When you are trying to help people, you have to come together, all hands on deck, work as one. Yun. Yun.
Thank you so much. And that's very true. I think really, tayo naman mga babae, hindi naman talaga tayo, like competition and all. We're all into, collaboration. And I think pag babae, konting chika lang, di ba? Nagkiklik agad. So that's a very good strategy, in networking and getting clients. So, thank you so much. Ayan, nawala na. Siguro babalik na lang mamaya si Miss NK. And again, Director Emmy from DICT will be joining us at the last event or the last week of our FH Moms um, start of month. I'm sorry. And thank you so much, Miss Rose and Miss Ruth, for this very interesting topic. Grabe, sobrang dami ko natutunan. So let's just have a quick break, okay? And we will have our question and answer segment. And para po sa ating mga momshies na nanonood ngayon, you can ask questions for our panelists for tonight by using this format. So, pangalan ng speaker or yung panelist natin and yung inyong tanong, okay? So, ayan. So, we are going to flash. There you go. On the screen, you can see the format. So, speaker name and then your question. So, please pakisunod po natin, itong format para mas madali nating ma-filter ang mga questions natin. And of course, to help our question and answer moderator sa inyong mga tanong. Okay? Ayan, we're back from our break, and thank you to our partners and sponsors for all your support and generosity. Ayan, and now joining us here tonight is our question and answer moderator as well as our game master. Ayan, si Mami Celia Jacob. Welcome!
Introducing our Q&A and game moderator, Coach Celia Jacob is a creative entrepreneur in the digital economy. She has more than 25 years of experience in the advertising and marketing industry, mother of 2 creative kids. She worked in the Middle East for some of the top companies in Qatar as a designer, branding strategist, and an event specialist for multinational communities.
Hi there, everyone. Good evening. Good evening. I'm Celia Jacob, your Q&A and game moderator for MomCon 2021. And again, joining us is our panelists. Sasagutin po ang mga katanungan natin. And please comment down your questions and get the chance to win special gifts from Fhmoms. Ayan, si Miss Ruth and Miss Rose. So for those who have questions, write down your questions now para may chance din kayo to get gifts, special gifts from Fhmoms and sponsors. Comment down na for ano. And also, if you need to ask them about something that they've para explained, ayan, kay Miss Ruth, may next batch po ba ng IDA training? Interested po ako. Di po ako umabot sa registration. Question from Tenten. Miss Ruth.
Yeah. Hi, Tenten. Hindi ka umabot sa TESDA? Sa TESDA yung binuksan nila, no? Ang bilis. Alam mo, I think it was shared 2,000 times the moment that TESDA launched it. I think a few days ago. And so yun, I think it would be meron pa. So tuloy-tuloy yan, no? Tuloy-tuloy. So may certain batches lang na sinusunod, but magbubukas din ulit. So just hang in there. Magkakaroon, taga saan ba tong si Tenten?
Tenten, send us a message kung taga saan ka para mabigyan ka. Pagparamdam ka. Para mabigyan ka namin.
Nandyan ka
para
ba
mabigyan
sa paligid?
para mabigyan ka namin ng idea for the next batch ng IDA training.
Sige, lagay na lang sa chat, please. Okay.
Valenzuela.
Okay.
Okay.
Kay Gatchalian. Right? Yeah. Okay. Sige,
Okay.
noted.
Okay, thank you, Miss Ruth. And Tenten, we hope you can have the chance to sign up na for the next batch. Any other questions, fellow momshies, for our guest panelist for today? Meron ba kayo? Ayun. Kay Miss Ruth again. What are your whys and where do you draw inspiration for doing this? Usually, yan ang mga tanong natin, di ba? Give us yung reason bakit tayo bumabangon sa umaga.
Okay, what is my why? Oo. Bakit nga ba? So, pag tinignan nyo yung background ko, galing ako ng Mindanao. I'm from Zamboanga City. My father is Chinese. My mother's Tausug. So, indigenous person yung nanay ko. Pero, galing kami sa sa hirap. Actually, nag-aral ako sa Chinese school, puro mayayaman yung mga classmates ko. Matalino lang ako. So, I think for me, education is a game changer for me. Pero binabalik-balikan ko yung roots ko. No, I never forget that. And yung anak ko, sinasama ko sa Sulu para makita niya kung ano yung hirap ng mga tao doon. And through Connected Women, when Gina Romero, my co-founder, met me, sabi niya, I really want to help women because my mother was an OFW and, she went to the UK in the 1970s. And then, sabi niya, parang, why are we shipping our mothers out? Right? Bakit natin pinapadala lahat ng mga nanay natin para maging yaya ng ibang anak? Sino nag-aalaga ng anak natin? And she said, the game changer is technology. Yan talaga. Sa atin, pandagdag kita or pangdagdag ng if you don't have anything, pwede kang, ang hugot ko is, parang gusto kong iahon yung mga tao sa kahirapan. I'm by nature very altruistic, yung sinasabi nilang matulungin. Pero, parang every time na pupunta ako sa Sulu, ganyan, babasahan ko yung mga bata, dalang ko ng libro, magdadala kami ng gamot, pagkain, doktor, gano'n. Parang feeling ko, parang kulang, parating kulang. So, kailangan sustainable, diba? Kailangan, parang, something na kailangan bigyan mo ng dignidad yung ginagawa ng tao. Okay lang yung bigyan mo ng ayuda, pero hanggang kailan? At ano yun naman yung nararamdaman ng tao na binibigyan mo ng ayuda? Siyempre, pag tinuruan mo yan ng something na hindi nila akalain, like yung mga kwento kanina sa video, di ba? Hindi nila akalain na magkakaroon ng oportunidad na magkaroon ng trabaho after the Marawi siege, etc. So, ang hugot ko, yon. Pag pumunta ako sa Mindanao, pag nagpo-post ako sa Facebook para inspire yung mga tao na ginagawa namin sa medical missions, may mga sumasagot, may nagko-comment kaagad. So, sabi ko, kung tuturuan natin, even in conflict areas, mababawasan ang gulo, ang conflict, yung kahirapan, di ba? Kung tuturuan natin sila na pwede pala sa technology, pwede pala i-train ng connected women through our partnerships, right? DICT, TESDA, etc. Walang imposible kung gusto mo talaga. Diba? So yun ang hugot ko.
Thank you, Ruth, for that awesome why. Yeah, yung purpose natin, why we're doing what we're doing. Thank you very much, Ruth. So, are there any more questions from our momshies? Ayan, for Miss Rose, ano po ang naging inspirasyon nyo to cater to the people with disabilities in Virtuahalan? Mommy Rose, Miss Rose?
Yes, hello. So yes, that's a very good question and very personal question for me, no? So that is also like one of our deepest why sa Virtuahalan. Kasi sa intro kanina, I'm a nurse and I had exposure taking care of patients na may mga mental health and also persons with disabilities and all. And also one of my co-founder is had a disability himself. So, yun. And our mom is also a person with disability. So, yun yung pinaka-hugot doon at pinaka-inspirasyon. Why I really push na dapat a community focus and we should focus on the persons with disabilities because we know the struggle firsthand in our family. My brother who's hiding his medical condition for the longest time, parang ganon, kasi yun prone to discrimination. So yeah, when we say inspiration, it's really like personal to us co-founders of Virtuahalan kasi yung mga co-founders ko are also like my siblings. So we are three na co-founders and one of them has a medical condition. And I know it's not it's publicly published. You can read it and you can Google that of the story of one of my co-founders. So yes, yun yung pinaka-hugot doon.
Wow. Thank you, Miss Rose, for that reason kung bakit pala tayo gumagawa ng mga bagay na, alam mo, minsan ang hirap being mom, being kumbaga parang may mga kailangan tayong mga bagay-bagay na i-prioritize pero nagagawa natin ng paraan because of our purpose. So, anybody else na mga mommy dyan who wants to ask our panelist at saka ayan, kay Mommy Rose uli, what are the programs for PWDs and out-of-school youth? Yan. From Jovelyn Madriaga Fulgar. Miss Rose.
Yes, hello, Jovelyn. Pinaka-program ng Virtuahalan is a digital skills training. So, our focus or pinaka-focus talaga sa training are on in-demand jobs right now or in-demand skills and also mga back-end support na mga skills like social media management, e-commerce, basic communication skills, ayan. And you can actually check our website, www.virtuahalan.com, and check our courses in there that you can avail. And together with that, we also have a life coaching session that's integrated in our training program. And after niyan is another component, or after ng training, I mean, is another component that we are providing is the employment support. Ayun, so we will guide you all throughout from your job application until that you can get a job. And then finally, you get to be a member of Virtuahalan alumni, and that is our bigger community at Virtuahalan. And then you get to engage or participate with our programs and with our tawag dito, yun, mga programs and activities inside the community.
Okay, thank you very much, Miss Rose. I hope na-answer ni Miss Rose yung question mo, Miss Jovely, Mommy Jov. Okay, Mommy, ayan na. We have Mommy Ruth. And she will ask about, teka muna, we will ask the message or tips from our panelists for all the freelancers and aspiring owners on how to grow their freelance business. Siguro yun na lang yung last na question natin from our group of panelists. What is your message or tips for all the freelancers and aspiring business owners in the freelance industry and how they can grow their freelance business? Miss Ruth, can you start?
I guess you just need to parang to be out there and look at opportunities. Networking, I think, is very important, no? Like, what do you bring to the table? Pag nag-network kasi tayo, parang parating ang tanong minsan is, what's in it for me? So, para maka-grow ka, you can grow as a freelancer. I believe that you join communities, contribute. Wag lang yung parang, ano bang mahita ako dito? So, kailangan mag-contribute ka because that way, babalik at babalik sa'yo yan, no? You will grow your freelancing business that way through the connection that you have. Oh, 'di ba? Like join connected women. Sabi nga ni Kat kanina, kailangan plug parate. Okay. That's it for me.
Thank you, Miss Rose. And how about Miss Rose? Miss Rose, ano po ang message nyo or tips for all the freelancers and aspiring business owners in the freelance industry on how they can grow their freelance business?
Ayan, to all the aspiring freelancers and entrepreneurs, first tips that I can give is find your motivation. Yung tinatawag nilang deepest why, it might sound cliche, but for me it's still really true in taking this path or career. Kasi that motivation will hold you together in your journey. And I tell you, it's super hard. This is not to discourage everyone because the journey of creating business, especially like focusing on social impact, it's hard in reality. But because we're deeply rooted with our mission to help the marginalized groups. So kahit na binagyo na at nilindol na kami, so we're still here thriving. And also, with you, if you find that deepest motivation and deepest wayo that will hold you together, that pag halimbawa mag-arise yung mga challenges, especially like financial challenges, yung mga ganun, yung teamwork ninyo inside if you have a team, those problems will arise very soon in your journey as an entrepreneur. But then your deepest why and your mission will hold you together to really keep going. And also another thing is join kayo mga pitching competitions and also mga grant competitions, startup workshops. Kasi through that, I agree with Miss Ruth na through that you will only not make your business known. Kasi like, hey, introduce your business in that network. And also that's one way to network with people in the industry, right? So because that's how you start, get to know those people and soon you can find mentors in those networking na mga events and also mga consultants and maybe 'di ba mga funders and also mga partners, right? Ayan, that's it for me. Mami, I think you're muted.
Ayan. Sorry. Sorry. Ganito talaga pag live, no? Maraming tech issues. But thank you so much, Miss Rose. That was really inspiring and grabe. Sobrang nakaka-touch talaga. And of course, kay Miss Ruth. Ayan. And sabi nga ni Miss Kat, no? In the spirit of always plugging. So let's join PH Startup Week. Yan. So punta lang kayo sa website na yon. So phstartupweek.com and secure your tickets, no? Para makasali tayo dyan sa Startup Week na yan. And of course, visit kubo.com.ph, ayan, and all their social media accounts. So thank you so much, ladies, and of course for, as a way of appreciating you guesting our first week of Startup Month, we will be presenting your certificates. Ayan. Okay, so wala si Director Emmy, but we have a certificate for you, Miss Emmy. Yep, maybe we could go yan. So this certificate of appreciation is awarded to Rosegee Villamor for being one of the guest speakers in Fhmoms Startup Month. In grateful acknowledgement and sincere appreciation for taking part in our event, given this October 2021 by Filipina home-based moms, QBO and Startup Pinay. Of course, signed by Maria Karina Bertulfo, the CEO and founder of Fhmoms Incorporation. So, Miss Rose, ayan, kindly, invite us to your social media accounts, or, feel free to share any upcoming events of Virtuahalan.
Ayan, thank you so much, Mami Christine and to APH Mom for this event and for inviting me here. So, I would like to plug sana yung training namin. But yes, unfortunately, puno na yung slot for this year's training. So, but then you can still sign up in our website, in our enrollment form to reserve your slot for the next year. So, continuous naman po yung program namin. And we are catering to everybody actually, but then those those who can avail our scholarship are those persons with disabilities, belongs to persons with disabilities sector, out of school youth, solo parents, people, former drug dependents, persons deprived of liberty, and also those who are displaced workers due to COVID-19. But if you do not belong to those sectors, you are welcome naman to still sign up and enroll. Ayan, and last thing, please support programs ng FH Mom, everybody. So most mommies na member ng Virtuahalan are also member of FH Mom, kasi yun, we're just sharing events together. And also Connected Women, please support Connected Women's na mga event. So yun, mga member din yung mga members ng Virtuahalan namin, members din sila ng Connected Women. So tawag dito, back and forth lang sila dun sa mga natin sa mga Facebook groups and also sa mga events. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Miss Rose. So, tama ka dyan. Talagang connected talaga tayo, no? That is the fruit of networking and connection. So, yeah, thank you, Miss Rose. And we'll go to Miss Ruth naman. So, this certificate of appreciation is awarded to Miss Ruth Yu-Owen for being one of the guest speakers in Fhmoms Startup Month. In grateful acknowledgement and sincere appreciation for taking part in an event. Given this October 2021 by Filipina home-based moms, QBO and Startup Pinay. Of course, signed by Maria Karina Bertulfo, CEO and founder of Fhmoms. So thank you so much, Miss Ruth. And of course,
Maraming salamat din.
Yes, please invite our moms to follow your socials, and of course, any upcoming events that you have.
Yeah, ipopost ba yan? So, let's stay connected. Sign up to be a member of Connected Women sa connectedwomen.co/join. And then, meron pa yan, nakalagay dyan. Let's stay connected. So, kung meron man dyan nanonood na mga moms na gusto maging member ng Connected Women, join lang kayo. Wala namang mawawala. You know, the bigger your community is, the better for you. You know, walang tapon ang pag-join sa mga community. It's all advantageous. 32 events kami every well, this year 32, no? So kung may mga companies that want to partner with Connected Women, our community, etc., do something for women, help women in AI, just please get in touch with us through our Facebook page. Yun.
Ayan. Thank you, Miss Ruth. It's really an honor for you to be here on our Start of Month. And it's really nice to meet you. So sana ma-meet ka rin namin in person pag pwede na. Right? Kasi Miss Gina yung lagi namin nami-meet. But thank you so much.
Oo nga,
Ayan,
masyadong nabi-British accent din ako kay Gina. So,
Ayan
yeah.
po. Ayan. Sa mga momshies, yeah, let's follow and support these groups. Ayan, si Miss Ruth and Miss Rose. And of course, welcome back.
Oh, MK, welcome back.
Nakapag-dinner na ako.
Yung pala yun.
Kaya wala siya nawala, no? But ayan, thank you to all our guest panelists for this session. And one last, bago tayo matapos, no? Let's have a group photo. Ayan, para souvenir. Yeah? Kayong photographer, get ready. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3, smile. Okay. Thank you again, Miss Ruth and Miss Rose. Hope to see you, like
thank you
in the future.
Thank you, Ruth and Rose.
Having us.
Bye.
Yes. Okay, and once again, we would like to thank our event partners, QBO and Startup Pinay. Of course, our media partners, the Asian Parent, the New Channel, and Blogapalooza. Community partners, Connected Women and Mompreneurs Club, PH. Giveaway sponsors, Magindara Handcrafted Accessories, Green Goods PH, and Lily of the Valley. Ayan. Thank you so much po para sa inyong support and generosity to our event. Ayan. So, let's get back, MK, because, ayan na.
Yes, it's game time. Parang Squid Game, no? Huwag kayo mag-alala. Kayo sa mga games natin. Ayan, mga momshies, hello. Thank you so much sa lahat ng nakatutok pa rin ngayon. Alam ko, yung iba sa inyo busy, no? Sa paghahabol ng ating mga module na hindi nagawa ng mga nakaraang araw. Others naman are preparing their dinner. Mga nagle-late dinner dyan, hello. So, para sa ating games, no, mabilis lang to at napakasimple lang, no, ng ating mga guessing game. So, ipa-flash lang natin sa screen, uhulaan nyo ang emoji, ang logo, ang jumbled letters, at characters na ipapakita natin. Tapos, i-comment nyo lang sa comment section ang sagot nyo. So, bawal ang mga incomplete at wrong na mga spelling na sagot. So, ang moderators team natin ang mag-check niyan isa-isa at ang pinakaunang makakasagot ng tama, no, ipapakita natin sa screen ng sagot, pati na ang pangalan. Okay? Tapos pala, ang awarding, no, ng inyong mga surprise gifts, no, from Fhmoms at from sponsors natin, ayan, i-announce natin sa ating Facebook page yan. Tama ba, Christine?
Yeah. Yes, and so kailangan yung tumutok talaga, no, kagaya ng sinabi ni MK, kasi one winner lang per game. So, kaya dapat mabilis kayong sumagot at tutok na tutok kayo sa pag-anood, okay? And ipapakita rin namin yung tamang sagot at yung flash sa susunod na huhulaan. Okay? So, ready na ba kayo? Ready na? Ako hindi pa ako ready. Wait. Okay. Game na tayo for our first game. Ayan.
Ayan, nako. Ang Guess the Emoji Game Startup Edition natin ay ito. Nako. Panigurado.
Favorite ko yan.
Ako din. Alam mo? Hindi tayo pwede nga.
Ayan, nakahula. Sorry.
Feeling ko makukuha nila to kaagad.
Oo nga
Itong
This
emoji.
is live, mga moms. Yung mga, ayan. Ayun!
Ayan! Meron na tayong winner. Congratulations. The correct answer is Food Panda. Mami Gemily Diona Briva. Ayan, ikaw ang nanalo, no? YouTube viewer natin. Ayan. Please follow FH Moms Facebook page para sa announcement at i-follow nyo na rin ang mga sponsors natin, no? Dahil sila ang magbibigay ng regalo para sa inyo. Yan, next game na ba tayo?
Congratulations! Yan.
Congrats!
Okay,
Ayan.
Yan, game number 2. Guess the startup company logo game. Ayan. So, obvious naman. Kita nyo naman yung company logo. Ayan. So, please, ayan, tingnan natin.
Magbigay tayo ng clue kasi baka nahihirapan sila, though parang may nakita. Ang bilis.
Parang hindi nahirapan. Ayan na.
Bigyan naman natin ang chance na sumagot yung iba kahit alam na nating masasawi. So, medyo lagyan lang natin ng ilang seconds bago natin ipakita yung winner. Kasi pahinga pa lang yung iba eh. So, congratulations, Maya Amador. The correct answer is Caliber.
Ayan.
Na-visit mo na ba ang Caliber na website, Christine? Nakapag-try ka ba dyan or na?
Ngayon ko pa lang din siya. Ito pala ako sa hindi mananalo sa game na to.
Pero similar with, yung isang job matching platform na local? Yung masipag mag-email. JobStreet. Yung local na version na isa pa rin is Caliber. So tayo kasi familiar tayo with onlinejobs.ph or ito mga local. So mga local na startup job matching platforms. Ayan. So let's see. Next game na tayo. Oo. Ayan. So medyo tagalan natin ng pagbibigay ng tamang sagot. Bigyan natin ng chance yung iba. Okay? So ito naman, Christine, may hula ka ba dito?
Parang meron. Pero nalilito ako eh.
May company ba na sakang? Pwede sakang, di ba? Sakang.
Oo nga, Oo. Pero parang familiar, I think yung mga taga Makati or taga Manila, yan ang mga, alam na alam nila yan. Dito kasi sa probinsya wala.
So, dami nang sumagot ng tama.
Ayan, congratulations! Oo, ang tamang sagot ay angkas. Ayan, at ang ating winner ay si Mariel Bandola. Ayan, congratulations! So, please, pahintay lang po ng inyong, you can message. Mamaya sasabihin natin kung ano pala instructions on how they can get their prizes. But congratulations po kay Mariel. Ayan. Next game or last game na po ba?
Yes. Ayan. So, pwede na kayong mag-comment.
Last game, is name the startup K-drama cast in order. Oh my gosh, kakapanood ko pa lang nito. Sobrang kilig na kilig pa ako.
Kailan ka lang nanood yan? Grabe ka. Wala ka bang time nung lilabas siya? Actually, clarify lang namin you need to name the startup K-drama cast. Itong tatlong tao na nakikita nyo right now in order. So, ang clue natin is NDS, HJT, SDM. So, alam natin na startup yung title ng K-drama, pero dapat maibigay nyo ang kanilang mga pangalan na correct yung spelling, right? At yung
character name, no?
Character name, hindi yung real name. Patay tayo dyan. Mabilis na mag-google. Pero yung mga K-drama fanatics. Ay, ako rin. Ano ba yan? Oy, ano ba yan? Mamaya manood tayo, sabay-sabay tayong kiligin. Alam mo, bilang bilang
oh my gosh! Oo nga, nangyayasan yung grabe.
Promote ko na rin, nood kayo ng Hometown Cha-Cha-Cha. Tonight na yan, ang ating videos.
Oo nga, grabe, eto na siya. Wala pa ba tayong winners? My gosh. Winner lang pala. Oy, ayan na.
Good boy. Ayan. Congratulations, Mika or Micah Perez Resurrection. Ayan. The correct answer is Namdo-san, Hanji Pyong, at Sodalni. Ayun. Perfect. Ang galing-galing naman.
Tama, okay na ba yun? Wrong spelling lang yung
yes. Oo, may iba-iba yung version. Pero yan yun. Tama naman. Yan at saka yung isa, yung walang Congratulations!
Yes, congratulations, Micah. Grabe. Ang
Congratulations!
saya-saya.
Ayan. Enjoy pa kayo dyan. Gusto pa? Next
Gusto
time
pa?
na lang. Meron pang next Saturday. Kalma lang kayo. Okay.
Yes. So, congratulations sa lahat ng ating mga guessing game winners and abangan ang announcement at instructions on how to claim your prizes sa Fhmoms Facebook page and group. Ayan. So, dapat doon po kayo tumingin. And para naman sa mga gustong sumali pa sa Bring Me ni Mami Enk, hindi pa nakasali dito Ayan. Tapusin lang ang ating live para malaman kung kayo ang napili. And bukod sa games, nag-draw rin tayo ng winners para sa raffle at may surprise giveaway tayo para sa mga na mapapanood sa ating closing. Ayan. And kung gusto niyo po maging updated, sa FHMOM Start of Month activities, mag-register lang po sa bit.ly/FHMOMstartofmonth.com. Yeah.
Ayan. And then maraming salamat sa ating mga guest panelists for this session. No? Salamat rin kay Christine, kay Mami Celia. Abangan nyo po next Saturday na, 7 p.m. 3 Saturdays kasi itong MomCon na series. 7 p.m. pa rin, no? Kasama ang ating mga guest panelists for next week na sila Yusek Bless ng DICT. Para i-share sa atin ano naman yung mga initiatives nila para sa ating mga SMEs pati small business owners. Si Miss Lay ng Mompreneurs Club, PH, na naka-live rin tayo ngayon. Si Miss Lani, no? Pag-uusapan natin lahat ng mga patok na negosyo during this pandemic.
Wow, gusto ko yan. Manonood din ako yan kasi aside from freelancing, we can also do like a side hustle, 'di ba? Na pwede nating pagkakitaan, especially ngayon, pandemic, so kailangan, 'di ba? Ayan. So, thank you so much ulit sa ating mga partners, sponsors, panelists, and moderators, of course. Ayan, yung mga nakikita nyo pong gumagalaw-galaw dito, sila yan. So, thank you so much. Ayan, and see you next week, mga momshies, okay? Have a great weekend.
Bye!
Hello guys, my name is Ace Gapuz and I'm the founder of local startup Blogapalooza. Today I will be your key respondent and I wanted to talk to you guys about startups. So, there's been a lot of interest about startup recently, especially with all the conversations around blockchain, cryptocurrency, sharing economy, and all these other cryptic buzzwords. But what the heck is a startup and how is it different from a regular business? Today, I went out on the streets to do a little investigating and ask random strangers about their thoughts on startups. Tara! Hi friend! Meron ka bang idea about startups?
Di ba organization?
Organization daw. Hello! Meron ka bang idea about startups?
Startups, hindi ba yun yung parang business na nagsa-start pa lang, kaya startup, di ba?
In fairness, startup, starting business. Hello! Meron ka bang idea about startups?
Wait lang. Yung ba yung parang mga tech companies na gano'n? Yung mga katulad ng Facebook or mga kung ano pa? Hindi ko talaga.
Iba talaga sumagot ang bagets. Laging may case study. In fairness, ha? Unfortunately, marami pa rin talagang misconceptions about startups. To summarize, a startup is a business that looks into an old problem and solves it in a new way. And because the solution is new, it needs to be tested. First, involves technology, an app, a website, software, or hardware. Second, it is scalable. It is able to be reproduced at a very fast rate. Third, it challenges the norm and probably would change the way that we live life and do things.
Cleaning Lady is a startup that provides professional, caring, and warm cleaning services to condominium dwellers. So what we do is we empower women from underprivileged communities to be part of Cleaning Lady. So we have them trained under a TESDA certified agency, and then we deploy them to our clients.
So we started this journey back in 2016, pero actually friends kami ni Fran back in college.
During the first few months of our operations, we just started with just a Facebook page, and then eventually, tsaka kami nagkaroon ng website. Actually, kaya namin tinayo yung Cleaning Lady is because we really want to empower women, especially yung mothers who are from underprivileged communities.
Chatbot PH is the biggest and the first chatbot development agency in the Philippines.
Because it's like,
What we do is we create chatbots for businesses, whether they're enterprise or they're an SME. So what we did really to start out the whole little process was when we created a prototype, not using any tech, because we didn't know how to make any chatbots at the same time. What we did was we created a presentation using Canva in order to get that done, and then we validated by pitching it to brands. For our first year, really, we didn't spend any money on marketing. And somehow, some way, people just found us. QBO was a big boon for us because it just allowed us to work at a lot of what we do without needing to pay anything. And we're surrounded with like-minded individuals and the right ecosystem, the support that open up just so many doors for us.
Antipara Exploration is an automated underwater mapping and analysis service. We help our clients understand and map out their underwater assets. We use cameras and sonar to scan and create 3D underwater maps. These underwater maps can be used by our clients to count, let's say, how many clams that they have in their sea ranch, or to monitor coral bleaching and other diseases underwater. We started out as a research group, and we were very, very focused with our technology. But during our startup journey, we realized that it's not about the high-tech solutions. It's more about helping our clients by solving the problem, even if it means using the most basic of things.
O diba, startups are not just all about blockchain and cryptocurrency. Siyempre, hirap intindihin ng mga yon, diba?
Ain't nobody got time for that!
In fact, some of the most amazing startups come from simple beginnings. But with the government really supporting the local startup scene now, in fact, there are places like QBO that incubates startups. There's also DOST that grants funding to the most promising founders and their ideas. Hindi na ganun kahirap mag-start ng startup. You can actually do it. If you're really interested in learning how to move your ideas forward, you can go to QBO's Basics Workshop. In the meantime, I encourage you all to think about how you can change the world with your good ideas.